I'm Mel the Newbie.
I'm Jerry Aficionado.
You got it. And this is Keeping It Real
Hard.
with Mel and Jer of 519 Whisky. We have an extremely special guest today. My husband, the man responsible for our whiskey collection.
Oh, she stole my thunder. I was going to say, and this is all my fault.
It is all your fault. But
It's so true.
so my husband Darryl is joining us for a very specific reason. We are reviewing 6 of the J.P. Weiser's Alumni series, which are all named after great Canadian hockey players. And he was named after Darryl Sittler, and almost named after Lanny McDonald.
Yep. My mom vetoed Lanny as a middle name.
Why?
And your sister was almost Wendell.
Yeah, if she had been a boy, she was going to be Wendell, and then my mom vetoed Wendy when she was a girl.
Like Carla's got
If your
her. She's
middle
got her
name was
reasons.
Lanny, that would have just been your name.
Daryl Lanny Hicks.
No, we just called him Lanny.
I probably would have just gone by Lanny, honestly, yeah, because there was like 3 other Darryls around our age.
I guess. Anyway, so we have 6 different alumni whiskeys. Of course, Darryl Sittler, Lanny McDonald, Mark Messier, Paul Coffey, Larry Robinson, and Wendell Clark. And so we're gonna, do what we do and review them. Where should we start, guys?
But have you met any of these guys?
I have not met any.
I've actually met Darryl Sittler. Who else do we have again? Let's see. I don't think I ever met any of them. I didn't meet Messier. He wasn't playing the night that I was at the arena. I met Ed Jovanowski that he played pickup hockey with at LaSalle Arena when they were in Detroit.
I thought we'd start with Darryl Sittler. Ooh. Nice. A little bit spicy. Is this more rye forward? As I pass the glass around, I'm going to read what the various websites say about these guys. By various websites, I mean just J.P. Weiser's. So, aged in Canadian and bourbon barrels for 10 years, this balanced 4-grain blend is well rounded, just like Darryl on the ice. Okay, so rye has to be one of those 4 grains because that hits me immediately. Oh, it's supposed to be corn forward, though.
Yeah, I smell that.
Well, it's
I
sweet.
get
No,
Yeah.
I smell travel.
You smell what?
I cannot breathe again. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
My
We gotta
nose-
start giving Jeremy some
I've been
allergy
I
meds.
need some antihistamine, and B, I've been doing demolition. So the last 5 days, it's been adjusting fans to least amount of dust I can inhale.
You need to get yourself like a neti pot for before you do tastings.
That's commitment to the craft.
That's not something I'm ready to see yet.
You want to be a whiskey sommelier.
Your atrocious pronunciation.
He does it on purpose. My husband, ladies and gentlemen.
You want to be a whiskey sommelier there. You got to be able to nose it. You got to be able to clear it out.
It smells like alcohol. It smells like it's clearing my nose out.
Well, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you get the ethanol.
And see all the like ethanol but to me I smell charcoal. Like I smell like charcoal briquettes.
Well, that's probably the charred bourbon barrels that you're getting.
Exactly. I knew it was from the barrels, but like I smelled charcoal briquettes when I was stuck my nose in there.
Mm-hmm. It's good. I'd drink this one some more, as I'm about to.
I like a corned whiskey. As weird as that sounds.
A little spicy. I'm getting some of that corn there. A little bit of like corn syrupy.
Yeah, it's got some sweetness, but like I found it mostly on the tail end. I thought like the lead on it I found is it's not it's not super strong, super burny, but the alcohol taste was really forward on it. Like I thought like that initial taste was really chemically.
I'm a little surprised too, because it's a 10-year. I expect it to be a little more mellow than that.
Yeah, just like that initial taste is it's just really really chemically like it's like you're just drinking straight ethanol from a science lab flavor wise. But then it follows up. Then it opens up, and you get all the other flavors. And it follows up.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I really like a nice corn whiskey. Like this actually does taste really good, and this is super smooth because most of your corn whiskeys do taste like new make.
Yeah, they taste like white
terribly
dogs.
atrocious white whiskey, like White Lightning. Which it's a thing. It's just never been my thing.
Yeah,
I think this is
that hipster at the LCBO that talked me into that white dog that one time.
Right?
That was a terrible decision.
Yeah, I get that. But no, this, I really like the flavor in this. I really like the corn, and I get a lot of more wheat than rye in the back of the flavor. And I think it's really, like, because it gives it that sharper taste. But like you said, it's aged 10 years, so it's not new, and it should have that dulled chemical taste that you're picking up. And I get that. I didn't get that. I think maybe my sip was a little bit more, my way was slightly more watered down. I don't know. But at the same time, I enjoyed them.
Well, it's not. I'm not saying no. I think overall the taste is very good.
And now he censors the F-bombs.
No.
Overall, the taste is it's pleasant. I'd drink it again too. Totally. It's just the lead on it was surprisingly chemically for.
I was looking forward to that Dram, and it did not fucking disappoint.
So this one's Mark Messier, aged for 11 years for number 11. Arguably one of the game's best captains, Mark led his teams with a combination of skill and strength, this bold and tenacious 3 grain. So we've gained a year of age, but we've lost one of the grains as compared to the Darryl Sittler.
Missing?
I think the corn is missing.
Yeah.
I'll check. It's skillfully blended to deliver on Messier's strength at 47% ABV. Aged 11 years in Speyside malt barrels, and that totally makes sense to me.
Yep.
You get a little bit of that fruity finish.
It's got that Speyside-y, oily finish. I don't mean to say that rude. I kind of like it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Well, I was gonna say that
that heavier,
the way that it
like,
starts and finishes is like the opposite of the Sittler.
Yes.
It's all the sweeter flavors on the front and the chemical at the back, like the chemical taste at the back.
Yeah. No, I'm not. Yeah, I like that oily, Speyside-y barrel flavor. That's very well. I like.
Yeah, we're going to see if we can make 2 hat tricks here. We're trying 6 of them.
Unfortunately, these are all like discontinued, I think, aren't they?
They're not discontinued. They're still available on the JP Weiser site.
These are definitely shelf-bound beauties.
Oh, yeah.
I'm liking the fuck out of this sense.
Yeah,
In fact, I'm liking...
All right, Lanny. Oh, I think I like Lanny.
I'm just going to call you Lanny from now on.
Oh, yeah, he had so much beard.
I believe it.
A little bit younger. This one's 9 years.
Well, actually, just lots of mustache.
I'm going to challenge you. I've read the label, but see what this reminds you of, Jer, because this is a feature in whiskey that I know you particularly like. Particular grain. It's definitely sweet. Bit dried fruity. Bit of honey.
Tastes like the mouthwash that dentists use.
Tastes like the mouth. You heard it here first, folks. What mouthwash that dentist
like the stuff that does sometimes make you rinse with after.
Like a fluoride rinse?
Yeah, like the fluoride rinse.
Okay.
The stuff that they give you, that's what it reminds me of. In a good way.
Okay.
But like right from I sniffed it and I was like, this smells like a dentist's office.
I mean, I can't throw shade because the other day I described, I think it was campfire, as reminding me of when your mom burns the crescent rolls at Thanksgiving. So,
so Thanksgiving.
It's burnt and bread. I think, that was the High West campfire.
Okay.
All right.
I totally respect your opinion, but as soon as you started talking, everything tasted really weird. It could be the drugs, or it could just be my subdued opinion, but shh. Let me try this again.
Okay. Clean slate. So while Jared's working that out, Lanny
Way to make it sound like a tough shit.
No, it's good.
Whether you have a mustache or not, you can enjoy this 9-year-old blank grain forward blend.
3 grain.
No, blank forward.
Oh, wheat
blend.
forward.
It is wheat forward. Nice work. Aged in Canadian and virgin oak barrels.
Fruity, citrusy.
Yep, you'll find notes of apricots and fresh honey for a whiskey as well-rounded as Lanny's game.
So if you wanted to stand in line like a douche and get a bottle of Weller, or you could get a bottle of that and it would taste... That blows well. If you put that next to Weller, I would buy that every day.
Yeah. You hear that, everybody in Ontario? Order this from the Weiser's website. Don't chase Weller. It's not worth it.
Don't chase Weller. Find the secret. These guys who made these knew what they were doing.
All right. I got Paul Coffey next. Oh, it smells delicious. It smells kind of caramelly.
I randomly hope this video blows up because of that. People get called out. Because, man, at some point, somebody will make me try Weller
Look,
and that, and I'm in.
We're in Windsor, Ontario. Our
Whoa,
options to get Weller
hand
are
out your
kind
address,
of
listen.
crap.
Oh, yeah, no, that's a thing. Sorry.
Oh,
Wait.
You're going on a journey.
yeah, that was an adventure.
Wow.
Oh, sorry,
Good Lord.
mustache.
Let me. You heard it here
God.
first, folks. The Flavor Saver.
Yep.
The #1 taste activator.
And the mustache.
The old womb broom. Saving it for seconds.
Oh my god. If you can get a mustache into a womb, there's a serious problem. New to whiskey, not new to science, I say again. Alright, I don't want to bias your tasting. This one's a little hotter.
Yeah.
This is a 48%.
Oh, I just like taste wise. I picked like I cinnamon. That's almost every ooh. I was like, ooh, cinnamon.
I was gonna say this is definitely a rye forward.
It's 2 grain. I don't know what those 2 grains are. It's 4 barrels though. Canadian Speyside, Virgin Oak, and Bourbon. Aged in 4 distinct barrels for 7 years, this whiskey perfectly pays tribute to number 7's historic 48 goal season.
Is this who is this?
This is Paul Coffey.
Oh, I like the Paul Coffees. That was the one I was gonna bogart because I really liked Paul Coffey when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Because he played on the.
I think that one might be my favorite so far, actually.
Same, actually.
So I had this thing for the Oilers when Gretzky and Messier and Paul Coffey all played on the team at the same time. I was like, that was pretty cool. So I thought that was pretty neat when they were both in the same series, even though they were released in way different parts of the country. But, man, awesome.
Very cool. What are your thoughts? I don't think you've told us what you like about this one yet.
Much tasties. It smells like burnt drywall blades.
Hey, we're not trusting your nose. Period. Just you're exempt from nosing
smells like a fiery
notes.
plane crash. Ooh, but on the tongue. Again, I get that smooth Speyside oil from the barrel. That brown. But all the other flavors are there too, right? And like you said, it's a little bit hotter, but that makes it better. Kind of roll like it's hotter on the back of the tongue, not the tip of the tongue.
Well, I got both. That's why I was like.
Get the fuck
That's Mel
All right,
saying
well,
that
here you
he's
go.
on an adventure because I was like
Take it down
'cause
both sides of the tongue.
It kept catching me off guard.
Take
I
you
was
back
like,
to your
ooh,
college days.
ooh.
Gotta
I
pay
didn't
rent.
drink anything this good in my
Gotta
college
pay rent
days.
somehow.
Shout out to oh shoot, I'm not gonna remember who posted it now,
Best
but
Bitches of London?
I'll put a link when I figure it out. They posted some Fireball whiskey for Friday, and I was like, oh no. I gave up on Fireball whiskey.
But see, for me though, like this recollects that a little bit though.
It does, to be honest. But that's the kind of shit I was drinking in my college days. This is the better stuff.
This guy's living in another world.
Okay, so Larry Robinson is apparently big and smooth like Larry's play. 2 grain whiskey, aged for 6 years in 6 different barrels in commemoration of his 6 championship wins.
It's a lot of 6s.
And it reminds me of the Paul Coffey, who I think was also a 2 grain. So I wonder if they started in the same place and then took different trips in different barrels. So the
If
6.
we redid all of these explanations and tasting notes and replaced championship with porn film,
Oh God!
these would be way better descriptions.
For God's sakes. So the 6 barrels are Canadian,
Somebody's getting sued.
recharred,
Oh, God.
bourbon, rum, port, and French oak. It's similar to the Paul Coffey. It is legal.
This tastes fan-fucking-tastic.
It does taste
Like
good.
oily, leathery, bourbony, scotchy, Speyside-y, rummy.
There's recharred barrels and bourbon
Oh,
barrels in there, so
cherry.
no wonder you like it. It's a little bit sweeter and I think a little bit smoother. Probably the rum barrel's fault. Thoughts?
Nope, I'm getting it again.
Maybe you do pick up blackberry.
No. Blackberry, but like, remember your sour cherry tree?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sitting in the backyard. I get like the sweeter ones.
So like overripe cherries?
Yeah, on the back end.
The good cherries.
Yeah. I was like, no,
right before the birds start eating them.
That's when I was like, wait, is that? Because I was like, is that from your whatever thing, or is that what I'm actually tasting?
No, I think yeah.
No, I was super excited when I got that again. That's in the whiskey.
Yeah, I think.
Nice. Shit,
I was having trouble. I was having trouble putting a name
everybody's
to the
grabbing a
taste.
report of it. Yeah, try that
Well,
neat. Try just a sip of hot coffee neat, and let me know. I bet you'll get a little bit of that wild cherry
that's
tree
the
from
Robinson,
backyard.
Larry Robinson. Yeah. I couldn't place that sweetness.
That's
but
cool.
yes,
That
yes.
is a sweet memory.
Almost.
I remember sitting in under that stupid cherry tree after we busted our nuts doing
fresh,
that fucking
slightly
yard.
overripe cherries. Like right
Remember
off the tree.
moving all those loads of dirt,
Yeah.
and then 2 years later we climbed that tree, and your dad got mad, and we're like, "Wait, we built all this. Get out of here!" And we desecrated those trees.
I used to when I was a little kid. I used to just climb up in that tree, and I would spend like an hour and a half up there eating all the cherries I could reach, and then I would have such a stomach ache, but they were so good.
I was sad when your parents cut that tree down. So last up, which I'm actually going to post on a Friday instead of Saturday, I'm going to flip these two around, is Wendell Clark. And why Friday? Because this is a 100% rye. So Friday.
It's
Friday. I mean,
Friday.
it's definitely yes. That's the joke here.
Oh my god! Speaking of jokes, I am totally calling out Jen Karen if she ever listens this far into the podcast, because this morning when I got up, I was flipping through my stories, and I was like, it was first break, and I was pretty hot, and I was flipping through my stories, and for some reason, hers said something about like, it's Thursday, blah 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 blah, and I was like, no, I'm pretty sure it's Friday.
It better be Friday.
It better be Friday. I don't have to work tomorrow. Why are you messing with me? And then like I instantly X'd out of her video and checked the actual date on my phone, and then messaged her. I was like, why you gotta mess with me like that? I like literally had a mini heart attack. You know it's Friday, right? Oh shit, I didn't realize, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, wow, sorry I wasn't trying to call you out, but
We love you, Curious Jen, aka Jen Karen. So Wendell, this rye, I am getting the same flavor note that I get in some ryes, and it's going to absolutely ruin it for Darryl. I get a little bit of peppermint on the finish. He disagrees, and that's fine. It was aged in bourbon barrels, so this is a nice, for 11 years.
Yeah, it's got that kind of honey taste that bourbon's
Yep.
have.
Ooh,
Sweetness, honey,
much new oak, very tasty.
dried fruits.
I'm really digging the new oak and the, ooh, it's very tasty.
Yeah.
I'm
I
getting
like
like
this
a
one.
French oak though.
I think it's all bourbon barrels, bud.
This is bullshit.
It's okay. Interestingly, this one is 41.6% for the 416
Yeah.
area codes. I mean, I can't throw shade. We're 519 whiskey.
Credit where credit's due.
Yep.
Game recognized game, son.
Yep. So apparently this is bold and tenacious, just like Wendell on the Ice. Experience notes of orange honeysuckle and dried fruits with a peppery finish. I mean, I said peppermint, does that count? And at 41.6%, it is truly a Toronto whiskey.
Yeah, I'd agree with peppery. That one left the tip of my tongue tingling a little bit.
As ryes are wont to do. It's truly a Toronto whiskey. Made in Windsor. Haha. Alright, well that was the Alumni series. If you want to check out the website and buy them, again, they can only ship to Ontario, or if you're lucky and live within like 10 minutes of them like we do, you can just pick them up at the distillery. But you can check out jpwisers.com/ca/alumni-whiskey. with no E. This is Canadian whiskey. Let's get it right. This seems like a good time to remind you all to drink responsibly. Enjoy your whiskey.
Walk your dogs with glow sticks. And if they're going to pee on fire hydrants...
Spay and neuter your pets.
No, don't do that. No. More pets, the better. I fucking love dogs. If you walk your dog near a construction site and you see a bunch of guys looking at you and you want to get offended, we're honestly checking out your dog. Just, if you let your dog come on site, a bunch of grown-ass men with beards wearing cool safety jackets will be like, oh, it's a pupper, and like lay on the ground and pet your fucking dog. It's happened so many times. One time we were petting cows. The crane guy came over with us and we got to meet some llamas. Like, I like animals. It's weird.
That's not so weird, bud. All right, but I think we better sign off before we get too far into the zoo animals.
But why?